just do 15 or so.
Yeah. So with this, I think I've just got a step wider.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do my...
I feel like there's less these narrow ones here, unless you're trying to enter, but even then, they have to be coming forward for that. So I feel like I'm more likely to do the proper Dorello 45 out here, which lets me land and come through here. And even then, if I don't want to lead with offense, because maybe that's creating a bubble that pushes you back, then I'm probably going to point my tip down the line, like not like this. I'm just going to lower that. If I point the tip the direction I'm stepping, shows my head and my hands on the first step of the Dorello, then when I pivot, it realigns back up to everything. Yeah, exactly. And I off that, I could go spine, I can go roll. You got a few options there. Yeah. Or you can just step back and try to underguard it if like, or if it's too close, do a Silat scoop. Right, you can change
I was trying to do my movement.
Yeah.
This doesn't move as fast.
Yeah.
And you're just coming in between.
And a lot of people are waiting to see the gap there before they step here.
Yeah.
You have to step first and then see, is there a gap in range after I step first?
Yeah, sort of created it for yourself.
Yeah, but honestly, what you just did on the machete, that was really good.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is set up from you stepping back, making me step forward. And then also you're not just reaching with this, you're stepping with your attacks now, which is also making the range. So when I exit, you stay in the same range and I don't get to forgotten. I have to do something to address the weapon. It's nice. Yeah. Still start defensive.
Yeah.
Head movement, all that. He's alright. Old pup. My hands are probably behind my tip the whole time until I've turned to do this. Right. And I've just lined it and you've just gone straight into them.
Yeah, just open up.
No, that's the only time I think my hands were behind my blade was for that one lining up, and it's just because I was too close to go here and have my hand in the middle. Right. And you've done something small and then just gone straight into it, which is really nice. Shortest path to the target, straight line meets the circle, all that. I'm actually super relaxed at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to invite you forward.
Right, no, that's fine.
If I look loaded, then that's the opposite of what I want.
Yeah, it looked like it was here.
No, I'm actually going, I'm so relaxed you probably not to kill me. Because I'm not reacting quick enough. Right. But I don't feel in danger because you're not in range.
Okay, I'll come and closer.
It doesn't mean you have to like throw anything. It just means you have to be physically closer.
Yep. Alright.
You can throw stuff.
No, I'll just...
See, now we're actually coming in. Is that your hands?
Yeah. It was more of a scrape over.
I like here and I'm like scrape.
Yeah, scrape.
I got lucky on that one. You almost hit my hands.
Yeah, I doubled back.
Yeah. You're good.
I haven't got the baiting right on this.
No, you're fine. The baiting's hard on this one.
Yeah.
Because it's so big, it's like the mistakes show up a lot more. So people can pick up your mistakes easier.
I'm trying to lean my head over, but it feels like it's miles.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm definitely a couple of beats behind and getting behind.
No, fair.
I'll just keep at it.
Just think of it as like, have it tight here.
Again, I don't think it's tight.
Don't bait it here as much.
Yeah.
Stuff across
On the side.
the hands there for a sec. Yeah. And that way you don't have to be like there, back. And try to time it, you get flinchy.
Well,
and
that's
your weight
how it
shifting will
feels.
stop and your head will stop.
Yeah. Like you have it in there, but it doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah. I was saying like keep it tight pointed at them and then almost just point it away. Point it back.
Yeah.
Point it away. Point it back.
Because I'm just really
still
aware.
Be careful of the distance.
I'm really aware last time was pointed.
Yeah.
And you're just going, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm
But even
trying-
then, if it is always pointed at me, I should probably try and just meet you and go for a definitive finish and do the forearm clash.
Yeah.
Like last time, I think it was in the knife where you pushed me out of the corner. And I was going, it's just so much more pressure. I realised afterwards, like, I should actually just dive in. Like, it's a tough one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give this a go.
Yeah, see, that made me want to launch that.
Yeah.
I just didn't do the hands because I wasn't sure what you were doing yet.
But just
But,
here.
but it was lined up here, and my instinct was to go bang.
Yeah.
So I was like, I stepped in case I could, and if he didn't move, I was going to, but he just floated. But like, it made me for more than 2 beats, made me want to launch at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've gone from like 2 beats to defend.
Yeah.
To now I can just quietly come up.
It feels like a half beat opening.
Yeah,
It's not even
yeah.
a full one.
So I felt really
I feel like I'm
comfortable.
covered for the first half of this. Now it's open.
Yeah,
Now
now
it
it's
closes.
closed, yeah.
And like it's very brief.
Yeah.
And I don't pause on the step because I know you can time it. If you realise I'm going to pause every time my foot lands, you'll just aim for that timing. So I'm like, I do the step. I'll go through and then back.
But because this is so small, it's quite easy to move with it.
Yeah.
Like now I actually feel I can move around this.
Exactly.
Whereas this, I thought I'm going to have to go there.
As I was saying, even the ribs is too far.
Yeah.
I want it to still be scratching my chin, and I have the lean still. I'm just then pointing it away, but I can still reach my chin.
Yeah.
It's just not pointed at you anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. I almost feel like it goes from being like pointed like that to almost like across my shoulders. Like it feels like I'm laying it across. Like, I know Ray does that with his machete and knife. There's like a horizontal across his belly. I almost feel like we're doing the same thing up here, just with 2 hands.
And from my perspective, when you had it here,
Yeah.
that looks like you're about to
Yeah,
do
see, I
that.
was loosened up and I was trying to relax.
but that
And be like, I was
actually-
opening the hole bigger, but once again, the lower it gets, the more you think it's going to be a big shot.
just some hammer. But when you were here, it
Yeah.
doesn't look like you're about to
It looks,
go.
I think it's also when I go to my ribs, you know that I would usually be tight. So you go, he's intentionally opened that. That doesn't look like it. It's him setting stuff up. Where I think that when this is just like here,
Yeah, that doesn't
I think
look as
it looks like I just made a mistake. It looks like I was here and I've just moved around
Yeah, it's just
and I've
moved.
come back and all of a sudden you go, oh, he didn't line the tip up, he's bad. We're here, you're going, you did that on purpose.
Yeah, that looks
That's a
like-
trap. So I'm like, well, this is good because like once again, it's the psychology of the Enganyos and the baits.
Yeah.
And like it's like me with the circle one. I'm going, if they're not going for it, either fix it so they go for it, or just ditch it and do a good technique.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think that's a good point there.
Okay.
See how much closer we get without trying.
And now I'm happy to look over because I'm just
And this
there.
actually is giving us
Okay.
opportunities for the definitive now.
Yeah.
Because if we're both here and no one does anything, we can just dive and go for stuff. So I'm like, that wasn't there before. Now you got opportunities in the Bay Area to do that because you're close enough.
And I felt safe.
Yeah.
Whereas that
Even
last bit,
we're definitely both in range, but we're moving enough and understand the angles enough to feel safer.
yeah,
Yeah. It's not safe, but it feels safer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a 100%, but
No, but that's it. I can see that you can see it and that you feel okay.
I was getting hit harder like this.
Yeah.
Then if I'm like this, I know I've got a chance.
Yeah, exactly. You've made this tighter again, which is good.
away from me.
Nice with my hand. That was a good bait. You look really relaxed. I didn't think you had that loading in you.
I didn't think you were going to keep coming at me.
That was nice. But that's why.
Yeah. Out too far. A little bit.
Ah. Time.
Yeah, one of those.
I down with the feet. I was like, oh god.
I did it all wrong.
No, it's it made it a lot harder for me to time the baits because I think before I wasn't timing you baiting. I think I was just timing a mistake, and like sometimes you're baiting too long, and I get that, or it could be a misstep or a range thing.
Yeah.
But now you have the right range in the flow, and we're both baiting and going back and forth with it. Yeah. It's hard though because I don't see a lot of holes. But it actually makes me want to step in and open more.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, but it's only because I don't see any holes. So it makes me go, I just did the disparity baiting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like I see one here, but the second I come to this range, this is pointed at me. And then it'll be here, and then it's behind, and everything's behind, like the hands, head, everything postular. Yeah. You look so dangerous anytime we're in range, and I don't see any opens. Yeah. But you open constantly out of range, which is making me go, oh, I'll just step forward. Then eventually, because you're going bait, high, you're switching between it, eventually you'll mess up the timing, which is what I got then at the end. Yeah, but it took a lot of ins and outs before it. Yeah. But you could pull my attack by intentionally opening in range. Yeah. But you're tightening up a lot of it.
Just got to do
I think it is like figure out the range that these are, and then like at the beginning, like get up and do blocks, do spines, like whenever they go for stuff. But once you understand the measurement of it, really do an umpagata and don't move this. Yeah. So like you do an attack at me,
don't keep defending
and go here, and then hope they chase on the next one.
Yeah,
and then you've got something. But I think it's we're baiting. But then also we're going back, or we're too tight with it, and everything's taking away the options. So we need to keep the option right on the edge of range, floating it, dangling it there, going, hey, come on, it's right here, just come towards me. And like, I think I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah.
Well, it's good. I feel safer with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's tipped.
And you're even closer. We are getting to the range of like the forearms.
So now I've just got to hold off and not, spine or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. And look for the dives yourself and be aware I am going to dive occasionally.
I looked as well.
Yeah. There's not a lot.
I haven't seen anything, like I'm trying
once
to
again, because our tip's forward and we're behind it, it's not the most open thing.
Like I just haven't seen a forearm.
We're in the range and just haven't had the real opening for it.
Well, I haven't seen you sort of like that.
Nah, I don't need that. I don't need that though.
I know, but I'm just saying, I haven't seen.
It's more if we're not just lined up tip to tip.
Yeah.
If that, whether it's this, you know, pushes up, and that's the green line because the tips are away. Or if we both like pointed the tip to like down the left, so we both went here, and see how it's not pointed at us all of a sudden, we can just drive in like a football step.
Yeah.
So anytime you realise the tips aren't forward, that's a green light if we have the right distance. Yeah. Fine step. Alright. We'll do like 1 minute and then we'll swap over. I think I got like 15 or so from that thing to class. Oh, you go.
Probably the 2 months, yeah. Yeah, no, I left it down. I had to get under.
I realised like on the first one it didn't do anything, but as you step back in, I realised that this is essentially vertical.
Yeah, I
was like, oh, I can seating parry.
Yeah, I had to.
I think it wasn't until I did I did one and I've stepped.
Yeah.
And then realised it looked like a perpendicular and I was like, oh.
I needed a second step.
Yeah. So you might need to speed it up a bit for you to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Fading and coming down the middle, but once again, timed it wrong. It's too high. What is?
My head is too high.
Oh, so I was like, I don't know. You're rolling me massively. Yeah, I'm barely paying attention. I'm like, what should I cook for dinner? And I'm not paying attention because you know
that means
range.
I'm not putting pressure on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I'll just put a bit of pressure.
I know you're good. Yeah, once again, you don't have to drive it for 8.
No, I'm not going to get hit.
It's just a distance.
Yeah, it's alright. Okay. Yeah, when you're cooking dinner and shit.
Yeah. I was like, I got fried rice with beef. Like,
don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I've got to do that.
Yeah, so now you're in the range.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to push up.
I was here, but then you moved your head.
I needed to do that.
Yeah, it almost sliced you like vertically.
Yeah, I moved up instead of sideways.
Wasn't me pushing though, like it was you.
Oh no, I headbutted.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, actually, we should probably switch the knife. Right. Yeah, no, thank you, man.
No, I know where it's got to go.
Yeah. It's a distance thing, but you're now baiting and timing, and you're stepping way more.
Yeah.
It's just finding the middle of that step and going, because you're going I'm in and out, and then you go, wait, and then I'm still too far out. Bring it closer. Now stepping in and out. There you go, now is the right range. But
yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Not just the measurement, but the timing of it all. No, nice man. Thank you.